This is eNCA. Welcome back to All Angles. Vuyo Zangqa's career as a sevens player with the Blitzboks was cut short by a car accident. And that's when he turned his attention to coaching, taking over as assistant to Paul Treu. His coaching journey took him to the Eastern Cape with Kings and Germany. Last year, he was appointed head coach of the Russian sevens team. But the war with the Ukraine has seen sport in Russia isolated from participating in world tournaments. Vuyo joins us now via Zoom from St Petersburg in Russia for a little bit of perspective. Thank you very much, Vuyo, for taking the time to speak to the sports fans here in South Africa. I mean, what is the mood like in the sevens camp after World Rugby suspended Russian rugby from all international competitions?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Arthur. No, you know what, as things are at the moment, we're still preparing for our Russian championships. So I was obviously part of the club called Zastava, and we've sort of continued preparing for that so that we can have a tournament end of March. So we've had nothing on top of that in terms of what's been happening in the news. So at the moment, we're just preparing for the Russian championships.
I mean, what an inconvenience. You spoke about competitions. The Rugby World Cup Sevens in Cape Town this September won't have Russia. How have the players received the news?
Look, I think everyone is sort of in a tense situation at the moment, based on the fact that obviously the news, when the news came out, I think it was Monday morning, I think it was Monday morning when the news came out. I think everyone is sort of in limbo. They all feel like they don't know what to expect and what's next in terms of our sport. But I mean, at the end of the day, we've spoken to the players about keeping it positive. We've spoken to the players about anything can happen, anything can change. So being disappointed is in something that you can't control, you can't be focused on that. So we can only focus on what we can control. And what we can control at the moment is that we can train and prepare for the Russian championships.
Speaking about what you can control, Vuyo, would you be open to suggesting to your employers the possibility of competing under a neutral flag, which has been the case with the Russian athletes in particular in the Olympic Games?
Yeah, I think, in the Olympic Games it happened. I think it was written as ROC, which is the the Russian Olympic Committee or something. But I'm not sure at the moment. So like I said, we haven't had communication from the federation just yet. The only thing that we've seen is on the news. So we're kind of hoping that by the end of this week or early next week, we can have a clear understanding on what is going to happen. And I'm pretty sure they will do their best to find a best way, because this is about the kids. This is about the players expressing themselves and what they love. So I'm pretty sure that they will look at the best possible situation in a way that they can sort it out.
Vuyo, concerning your role now as head coach, going forward, are you going to be looking for a new role with another nation? And what about the growth of Russian rugby, which is really the big story here for Russian rugby?
Yeah, I think, look, if you look at every situation that arises in life, it does get you thinking as a person. But for me at the moment, I mean, I'm comfortable here. I'm working. I'm trying to, like you said, grow the game of sevens around Russia, and the Russian championships won't stop. That is the national. That is the federation, controlled by the federation, and at the moment, that's the only thing we can do is focus on what we can build here. And if something comes up, if things change in the future, so be it. But for now, it's just for me to focus on my role, keep learning the language, keep trying to find out more players, and obviously just grow the game in general.
Your closing remarks, Coach. We are running out of time. Are the people of Russia in St. Petersburg just as appalled as the rest of the world by the Russian invasion, of course, in Ukraine?
Yeah, look, at the moment here, it's everything is continuing like every day. People are working, people are waking up, going to work, people are doing the normal things that they will do. But we don't know what the situation. Obviously, we don't know what the situation might change to. But at the end of the day, for us as civilians here, we're just continuing as if life is normal.
Coach Vuyo, thanks so much for giving us just some insight concerning, of course, World Rugby suspending Russian rugby from all international competition. We're speaking there to Vuyo Zangqa, the head coach of the Russia Sevens team.